They don't. So
hey Siri, is it safe to put a strawberry up my ass?
Here's what I found.
How many strawberries? Strawberries are good for your butt, but only if you eat them. How many strawberries? Yeah, this is a bit of a difficult one because I think the internet is not in agreement with this. So I think I'm on the same site as you, Luca. What are some foods I can put up my ass for pleasure?
Forgive me, boys, for I have sinned.
You're an idiot.
say the size and say the shape.
Unlike you dirty
I
pervert.
know about redemption. I would look for revenge.
They ate the lasagna.
They're very weird.
Hornfessions, the Horny Confessions podcast.
And we are rolling.
And we are rolling. Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Hey.
Welcome to the season finale of
Yes.
Hornfessions. Woo!
We made it to the first season. This is the ending of the season.
Episode number 10. Wow, we've had so many confessions over this. It's an incredible body of work. I feel this season. So if you're just watching this episode, go back and watch all the episodes because I think it's very interesting. We have had some weird stories, like people having sex with envelopes, or
and
people doing it with ice cream.
Yes, and people doing having difficult relationship with their parents.
With their parents, yes, people seeing their parents. We've had fingering in nightclubs.
People obsessed with armpits. Nothing bad. Nothing bad about that.
We've had somebody shagging a pumpkin.
Yes,
in one of the earlier episodes. So yeah, we've heard a lot of.
Yeah, very rarely we had like a couple having sex in a bedroom.
Yeah, very rarely. We have had a couple having sex in the forest and then being caught by asthmatic kids.
Or an office, corner office, or
a corner office
with a sofa.
Hey, Anna, are you okay, Anna? Okay, great. So, shall we kick off then, Luca?
Yes.
Here we go. The final episode of season 1. Let's start. This is our first confession of the day. Okay, hold on. There we go. First confession of the day is...
Ta-da.
Hold on, wait.
Drum roll, whatever they say.
I've opened the wrong app. Here we go. First confession... Oh, no, that's not it.
Yes.
First confession. This is... sorry. This...
What a cliffhanger. Really?
This is our first confession of the day.
Okay.
I've been married for 3 years.
Nice. I'm happy. I'm already happy.
Yeah, Luke is already happy.
Stable couple, 3 years, and well done.
And married.
Married. That's perfect. That's perfect. So.
My wife and I recently decided to start experimenting in the bedroom.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Perfectly okay.
She would get strawberries and rub my anus with them. One particularly passionate night, she struck the strawberry up my ass.
So
she thought she'd be able to retrieve it. But as I found out, the anus is practically a vacuum cleaner because it just sucked it up. We both panicked. At that moment, I just wanted to get it out. So I asked her to take me to the local clinic. However, she was reluctant because the nurse on duty that night was... Who do you think the nurse on duty was that night, Luca?
I don't know, the sister of the...
Her mother! In our blind state of panic, I decided that we had no choice. So that night, my mother-in-law fished out a strawberry from my anus. Things between me and my mother-in-law have been weird ever since. No shit. Well, I shouldn't say that. But her birthday is coming up. My question is, what should I get her for her birthday?
A pavlova cake with... the idea that your anus could suck something up.
I think it's because the body doesn't like a vacuum, right? I've heard this before.
But you know, when I was sometimes when you're ill, they prescribe you some medicine, and especially when you're a kid, and you have to put it.
Oh yeah, like a suppository. Yeah,
suppository. So is that like you might have thought about it, like, because the anus is sort of blind, it doesn't know whether it's a strawberry or a suppository. So it's like, okay, they give me something, I'm gonna keep it.
Gotta take it.
So I assume, I'm not an expert, I would have checked, but I assume that's
You're not
what...
an expert. You've never done this before.
With strawberries.
Not with strawberries.
So what can Once the strawberry
Plums.
starts this magical
Melons.
journey inside the body of our friend from the other end, how far it can? I mean, I guess at some point it gets just
I imagine
assimilated
that at some point
and
it'll either be- or at some
expelled.
point it's going to come out again, right?
Yes, because I don't think it goes up to the stomach and
Then out through the mouth.
yeah, it's not like
At some point it's
that
going to
way.
come out again. So
it will. And how? I guess it wasn't very ripe because it would.
if it was ripe, it would have just squished.
Yes,
Right?
so now that they
So
use
it's
very,
valid-
very. You should use. But anyway,
If you
I don't
are,
know
so if you are going to, let's start with this. A public service announcement. If you are going to stick a strawberry up your ass, make sure that it's ripe. Make sure it's very
yeah,
ripe.
maybe it's at least so it gets squashed. and
So it
maybe
can get
it's-
squashed. It gets squashed easily on the.
Let us
way
know
or out.
how did your mother-in-law
Get it
retrieve
out.
it, because that could be useful for our listeners who are trying the same things
I
with
wonder how-
other fruits or whatever.
I mean, yeah. Well,
Why did she? Why she succeeded? Where
Well, they
maybe she
didn't.
wanted more
maybe
badly.
she wanted it more. Maybe she sucked it out.
No, don't even. No, I don't go down there.
She wanted it more.
She wanted it more. That's
Maybe
a
she had like
lesson.
tweezers or something. Or,
Tweezers,
or
but
maybe or I don't know, or a fork.
he panicked and
Number one, he must have been panicking because if you think about it for a little bit, or maybe he was somehow in pain. I don't know. Although it's only a strawberry, right? I mean,
yeah, but there's a lot of seeds outside the store. Maybe he was worried those seeds might. There's compost in a way. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna
It's gonna become a strawberry bush." Like, you see, you're in that situation.
I'm hypochondriac, so I would panic. I would totally panic.
What would you do? Would you?
I would
you be
Google
able
how
to
many
think- Would you
people-
be able to think? It's gonna come out anyway.
I
at
would
some point.
Google how bad is. Let's Google it now. No, I don't want to give.
Okay,
a
what are
bad
you googling? What are
experience.
you googling? What are you googling? Well,
If is it safe to get fruit inside your something like that? We are
So
learning how
let's
to.
just let's so
do a Google
Luca
search.
is googling right now.
Is it safe?
it safe
to have fruit
up your
up your
anus
rectum?
rectum? Wow,
Because maybe
look
so
at
it goes
you.
already.
Scientific.
Yeah, because you need to
This is,
ask precise questions.
you-
The
So
first first
what is
result is how many strawberries should I put up my bum?
And what is the answer?
Is so consider yourself lucky. Give some to your neighbors. No, I don't. No, let me. So, can you eat via your anus? What can you? The digestive system is not a two-way street.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Sports. I'd recommend an English cucumber. This person says, so you can pull it out. See, so you can pull it out, because once it goes past the point of no return, then it's much harder to pull out.
What's the point of no return?
I think once it starts sucking it in. But his
But
real
it
question
has
is,
already
what does he give? What does he give to his mother-in-law now that her birthday's coming up? Anything
I've
that-
read there's some places where you can have your anus in a shape of chocolate.
Yes, you can.
That would be great.
Yes,
just to practice.
and you can make it into a ring. You can make your anus. You can shape your anus into a ring and make that into a ring. So
yeah, sort of.
in fact, I've got a special gift for you for the end of the show.
Oh, thank you. But
So,
I'm already married, so do not.
So,
Called edible anus.
so make an edible anus for your mother-in-law.
It's
And-
a chocolate thing.
If edible anuses are listening to us right now, please sponsor season 2.
Yeah,
of-
they look delicious.
they do look delicious. Would you eat one?
Hornfessions, the Horny Confessions podcast.
What a beautiful story. What
It's
lovely way.
a family. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Makes your
and
anus. What doesn't kill you makes your anus stronger. And,
Yes.
that's what we want. We want tight, strong.
Wonderful,
anus.
wonderful first confession.
Wonderful, yeah, wonderful family confession as well. I feel
What
like
a beautiful
bringing
family. Let us know how did she retrieve the. I want
Yeah.
to know just the
Yeah,
technicality.
let us know. Maybe I reckon with a chopstick. Right. Now, Luca, confession number 2, please.
Yes. So, my wife, I'm already happy. I'm a Catholic. When there's a family, I hope they got married in church.
Yeah.
It's great. My
My
wife
wife,
gave
lovely.
birth to our second child. I'm ecstatic because
Wow.
I don't want kids, which is bad for Catholic,
It
but
is
I
bad.
don't want
Very
kids.
bad.
Yeah, we have. But they have 2 kids, so people are doing kids, so that's
Yeah.
great.
So well done.
My wife gave birth to our second
Pope is
child
happy.
about 3 months ago, and is breastfeeding. Perfect,
Of course.
natural.
Beautiful. Natural.
I know this is a very difficult time for her, but there is a thought I just cannot get out of my head.
Okay.
I want to taste her breast milk.
Okay.
I know this is a very common fantasy amongst men,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I cannot stop thinking about it. we have both decided that we will not have any more children, so this is my final chance. What is the right moment to ask her?
Okay. So what's the right moment to ask his wife? How old is the baby?
3 months. So
3 months?
you got maybe 3 months, maybe 9 months.
Yeah, you don't have
around-
a lot longer. So you've only got 9 more months.
long?
So 3 months. That's usually quite a difficult time, isn't it, for
For
new
her.
mums? Yeah. So I reckon like when your partner is so tired that she just wants to drop down onto the bed, I reckon that's the time to ask her.
Gently. Oh, okay. No,
No,
sorry.
to gently just squeeze.
Yeah, I'm just.
Gently squeeze without her realizing while she's asleep. Just fill up a
No,
carton.
that would be bad. Without
would be bad.
consent, you don't do it.
Yeah.
And don't unless do they pump milk?
Some
put in
people
the
do pump milk.
bottle?
Yeah, that's
So maybe you
like-
can pretend that haha, I got the wrong
But maybe
milk. How could I?
maybe he just wants to get it straight from the boob. I think that's probably it, isn't it? That's the fantasy.
That
isn't
might
it?
put her up. Then
Straight from the
okay,
boob,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
So
You know, like I said, when she's at her lowest ebb, when she's really tired, I think what women really enjoy at that moment in time, when they're so tired and they just want to collapse, they would really enjoy a husband being like, "Can I suck on your tits? Can I suck on your titties, please?" I think most men whose wives are breastfeeding ask.
did you're
Yeah, I asked. I got a little taste. It
oh
was,
okay. How was it?
It was.
Was she pleased or
She wasn't pleased. Was she? She was just like, I didn't get a taste straight from the nipple, which was annoying. Just like, here you go, have some. And she's like, fed it to me on the finger like I was a little bird. Like, here you go, have some. And but then, like, my son also had, like you said, so my wife was expressing, so he had a little bit in a bottle, and I drank a little bit.
a shot of?
Yeah, just a shot.
And was it
I
good?
mean, it's nice. It tastes a bit sweet. It tastes like.
Did you get
milk.
any cold after that?
Never.
We don't have kids, so I never taste.
But yeah, so I never had a cold again. Always had a permanent erection ever since.
And
It's
look
worked.
the
Look at my
hair.
beautiful
Look the hair.
It's
I
all
don't
worked.
have.
It's
I don't
always-
have kids.
That's
No hair.
why. That's
Yes,
why. We should get someone.
breast milk. No.
If anyone is breastfeeding and would like to lactate on your head, would you like to have hair again, or are you happy to be bald?
I'm happy with the bald.
Oh,
things, yes.
okay.
No, I don't think.
What about your beard? Maybe she can lactate on your beard. Anyone would like to lactate on Luca's beard? Get in touch. We'll do a live show for season.
I don't think my wife would approve. But so let's use Steve as your imaginary
Steve,
friend.
Your imaginary friend.
And said this imaginary friend told me, oh, you should really try milk.
You know, there are some people who are so obsessed with breast milk they actually get women to send them breast milk, and you can.
And
There are
the
websites.
dark web.
There are there are websites
What do
where you can buy breast milk. So maybe this is what the man does. If his
do
wife
they?
says
And
no,
is it breast? Do you trust? Would you trust an
you
a
get-
dodgy
also, because
website?
Also, not everybody knows what breast milk tastes like, right?
Yeah,
So
is that
it
milk
could
or
be-
is
it
I
could be
don't want to?
spunk.
I don't even want.
It could be spunk. Shall we sell breast milk without people knowing? We can, maybe
I think it's illegal. We will never do it.
maybe as a bit of an income stream, but we can start paying for the studio. We can just
It requires a lot of milk, a lot of energy. So
a
that's
lot of
not even
energy, a lot of energy. So anyway, let us know how it goes. Good luck with it all. If your wife says no, then just use the dark web, and
No, well, we don't encourage this, but
and we'll be talking with our marketing team for season 2, and maybe breast milk, Hornfessions breast milk, available at a supermarket near you from season 2.
Hornfessions, the Horny Confessions podcast.
We need to start branching out, man.
and
That's the only way we're gonna make money.
merchandising. What are you?
Merchandising, breast milk.
Would you buy breast milk
spa-
from? Because
from-
clearly it's not our breast milk.
well, but
Hey, buy a bottle of Luca's and Steve's
white
breast
substance,
milk.
white
It's
substance from
not
Luca and
some-
Steve. There you go. We can mix it all together. This is what I mean. This is the family that we've created at this at Hornfessions. And now it's time for confession number 3.
Yeah, the last one of
final
the
confession,
season.
episode 1. Here we go. I was having sex with my girlfriend. Good for you.
Bit of a sin, but good.
And I ended up ejaculating over her work phone.
Okay. So what they were. Okay.
Her phone is ruined. For some reason, the speaker does not work on her phone. She has to fill out a form for her work to give her a new phone. And she doesn't want to lie on the form because, obviously, it's her work, right? She's probably a very honest person. So she has asked me to buy her a new phone. I think that's unfair because I only ejaculated because of her.
Uh-oh. Oh.
What can I do? Luke, have you ever been in this sort of situation before?
No, never had a
You've never
work
ejaculated
phone.
over a phone?
No,
No, wow.
too many cameras on the phone.
Ah,
I'm not,
that is true. That
I
is true.
think you
Never
get
thought of
caught. Like,
Maybe.
he ruined the. So
You
that's-
ruined the phone. So how
very-
much semen came out of this guy?
I was sitting
Because
with
like
the
a little drop or two is not going to ruin a phone.
But I have a question.
I'm thinking there are gallons of ejaculate that came out of this man to cover the phone.
Okay,
Well
so
done.
yes, congratulations, powerful person. And may I say,
Tsunami, man.
the solution that your girlfriend wants to use doesn't make sense because she wants to buy a new phone, so she doesn't want to ask the company to replace the old phone. And when they see that she has a different phone, she'll be like, "Oh, but don't you use what she's gonna say?"
Yeah, yeah.
I cannot lie. I will tell you, this is
yeah.
a new phone. I
I
paid
broke it,
my
but maybe
boyfriend-
she says, yeah, but maybe it's like some companies will give you a new phone if it just stopped working. But if you broke it yourself, then you have to buy a new phone. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think it's like she can't go to the company and be like, "Oh, it just stopped on its own." Because like, if it stopped on its own, why is it covered with spunk?
So why doesn't she drop it in the toilet?
Ah!
Then says, "Okay, well, too
So
bad."
you are as a Catholic, as a practicing Catholic, you are suggesting that this woman defrauds her company by throwing her phone into the toilet. Yeah. Who's
Okay,
the sinner
that
now?
makes me look bad.
It does
No,
make you look
okay.
very bad.
How about a
defrauding
white
company.
lie?
A
A
white
white lie that
phone.
will start an. I guess maybe the office job can be boring. So that's
Yes.
for sure. There's a chat among colleagues. So you know when they say, "Oh, who took the milk from the canteen from my fridge? That was my milk or mine."
Yeah.
So she, who did leave semen on my company phone?
left semen? Oh, wow, okay, yeah, oh, yeah,
This
just-
has to stop.
Yeah, you
Lie.
basically get her to lie. So we're telling him, do not buy the phone for her, right?
Just
You
try
need to be
first.
strong.
Try first, and because
You're a man.
it's
a
kind
man
of
with
romantic
lots of
when he
ejaculate.
says, "Look what you made me." Like you made me. Okay, but he reached his climax.
Climax.
Did he manage to please her, or
Oh.
the phone was happier than she was?
Ma, we
Because
don't
in
know.
this case, you really buy her
let's say,
phone.
let's say she did not. She did not.
Then buy her
then
phone
buy
and
her phone. Let's say
apologize
she
because
did.
you.
Let's say she did reach her orgasm.
It's 50-50, so you
So
got
split
what
the
you
cost of the
want.
phone.
Yeah, because let's split
Let's
enough,
split the
or let's start with the company HR. It costs nothing for a company.
Because
probably,
is there anything in the Bible about this?
about phones? I
Or
don't
about
think. Well,
about spunking over things that you shouldn't spunk on?
it's probably get stoned in the
Yeah,
Old
probably.
Testament.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so yeah, just try with the company.
So try with the company. So lie, basically, get your wife or partner, girlfriend to lie through her teeth to the company. If it doesn't work, then ask her if she orgasmed on the day, and if she didn't,
You should
then
already.
split the
You
cost.
should ask. You should be
you
aware.
should always
if
ask. You
yeah.
should always ask.
Was it good for you? Was
Yeah.
okay? Did you? Because I just ruined your phone. This is a very natural episode. We have the strawberry, we have the
Strawberries,
breast milk,
And we had phones.
but now we have the phone.
So,
So
yeah.
what can we
Strawberry,
find as
breast milk, and phone as a grand finale.
how can you link together?
How can we
Is,
link them all together?
He's not a big. We have no Jimmy Savile, no bad people in this episode.
No.
Not
They've
maybe
all,
a
they're
hero.
all they're all heroes.
Sort of a
effectively.
hero if you really can ruin a phone.
If
with
you can
just
ruin
a
a shot-
powerful,
If you can ruin a phone with your semen,
like
you are-
Bulbasaur. What kind of Pokemon Squirt? What is the?
he's
the
a legend.
squ-
basically.
There was a Pokemon with a squirt.
I don't know. Phone
Squirtle.
ejaculator. What's the name
Yeah.
of this episode? So strawberries. What was the second one?
Breast milk
Strawberries,
and
breast milk.
powerful semen. So
Strawberries, breast
I
milk.
see
and
white,
powerful
I
semen.
see fluid,
Like yeah.
Milky Way and black holes.
Yeah, Milky Way.
Because
Wow.
Milky Way is like in the mythology is someone was breastfeeding and then
Yeah.
she
There
got
you go. Yeah,
certain
Milk,
and that's how all the
Milk-
stars were
yeah.
created. And also
Milky Way, black holes.
black hole
Milky,
could be the anus that
Milky Way, black holes, and
because we
yes.
have the galaxy, we have
exactly,
the black hole.
exactly.
the
Yeah, and
technology.
and the phone might be a Samsung
Hell,
Galaxy.
yes.
It
Oh,
might
yeah.
be Samsung Galaxy. So how about Milky Ways, black holes, and galaxies?
Wonderful.
What a wonderful way to end.
To end, yes, we open up to the whole cosmos, the universe.
Opening up to the cosmos.
Billions of planets and stars, but we are focused on what in this little tiny planet happens
In your age.
in your, well, in your relationship. But yeah, your end.
But
So
many times in
just
Venus.
keep listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Keep having sex or trying having sex and committing sins, and
Yeah,
let us know
and let us know
everything
all
about it.
them. Thank you so much to all the people who sent in their Confessions. We really, really appreciate
Yes.
it. The numbers, the phone number to send in WhatsApp messages is still there in the show notes. The survey is still there in the
Email
show notes.
address or
The email address is still there. We have a Patreon now. It's there as well. So tell all your friends about it. We will be back for season 2. We're going to take a little break now over summer, and then we're going to be back for season 2 in the second-ish half of the year.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We'll stay tuned. We will let you know.
We'll let you know. So tell all your friends about it. Get all your friends to send in their confessions. Thank you, everybody. Anything you'd like to say at the end?
Thank you. If you want to sponsor us, please let
Yeah.
us know.
Let us
Yeah.
know if you want to sponsor. If anybody I don't know, like any Hoover companies or any strawberry companies or any, if you maybe produce strawberries that are very good for putting into people's anuses.
Yeah,
So-
maybe not
so-
ripe, but
yeah. So let us know so we can spread the word, as it were. And on that note, we're done. So
yes. Thank you.
thank you, everybody. See you later.
See you soon.
Bye.
Forgive me, boys, for I have sinned.
You're an idiot.
Say the size and say the shape.
Unlike you dirty
I
pervert.
know about redemption. I would look for revenge.
They ate the lasagna.
They're very weird.
Hornfessions, the Horny Confessions podcast.